name is Dismal Token.
Wow, it has been a while, guys, and we are back for Vintage Cube. That's what got me out of my bed to play. And look at this. I haven't drafted at all since they changed the format of this. So this is kind of wild. I saw my only buddy that had any trophies so far. Buddy in quotations was Reed Duke. Looks like he had 3 trophies. So apparently I've been missing out on this. I just saw it on my YouTube feed that Vintage Cube was back, and I was like, oh hell yeah. So we're back to dressing Vintage Cube. Jason the Mind Sculptor is also like really interesting, but I mean, you have Black Lotus. I mean, there aren't many cards that take over Black Lotus. I like Caracas. Polluted Delta is great. Even Birds of Paradise, not bad. Smuggler's Copper's alright. Miscalcs, it's a pretty strong pack, to be honest. Even Rich on Port's pretty good. But I'd go Black Lotus, then probably Jace, and then maybe like Polluted Delta after that. We're just gonna take the Black Lotus. I think it's pretty easy there. Let's see what do we got here. If we really want to go for it, I mean, Lion's Eye Diamond, but I'd rather see it like come around or something. We do have a Mox Diamond here. No art. That's also just good acceleration. It's like it's not as good as a normal Mox, but it's still a good Mox. It's also Glenn, very strong as well. But I think taking Mox Diamond keeps us pretty open, and it's also good in a lot of decks. Reanimate's not bad. Repeal's not bad. Twin's okay. I think Mox Diamond makes the most sense. Just keeping our options open. But I really do like Glen Lendra a lot. But I don't want to like quite put us in anything yet. Just kind of keep our options open. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, I like Coalition Relic. Show and Tell can be good, but it's also sometimes a trap. Winter Orb's cool if we have a lot of like artifact mana, but I'd rather take like Coalition Relic and then maybe like wheel it or something, see where we're going. If you also need like mana dorks and stuff like that. I don't even know what this really does. Okay, it's like a sack outlet. I think we're definitely taking Coalition Relic here. It's just really good in like basically any deck. Fern Titan's strong, Tireless Tracker's okay, Doctor Shores is decent in the decks it's good in. And Show and Tell can be good if you get some good decks for that, but I think Coalition Relic is pretty safe, pretty good here. I don't really see anything else that's like all that impressive to me. High Tide can be good in like Storm, but we're not there yet. Maybe if it wheels, but that'd be maybe a stretch. Okay, we have a no art. Why are there so many cards with no art? No art Yorion, no art Terastodon. I do think it's kind of cool that they're doing these borderless ones now. Let's see. What does this one do? Okay. Honestly, really not sure what I'm supposed to take here. Inquisition or Mother runes are pretty strong, and there's also this Alphasen's program. Creeping Target keeps us pretty open. It's just mana. Oh wait, actually this can grab a Black Lotus, can it? Yeah, okay. Well, that grabbed Black Lotus, so that's not even close. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you guys were probably yelling at me like, "Oh my God, he's got a Cricket Mage." Oh my God, don't look at that, all right? And technically, Imperial Recruiter does grab Cricket Mage, which grabs Black Lotus, which is kind of cute. But also, there's just Tundra. I think Tundra is like one of the best duels. Maybe that or like Underground Sea. Mana Tide is sweet, but I think it's not quite on the same level as Tundra. Or even Recruiter here. I might take a Mana Tide or Recruiter if I'm feeling a little cheeky, you know? Mindslaver is also kind of cute. Ulamog's kind of cool, but I don't think we're going to be actually casting Ulamog, so I think we'll just take Tundra here and be okay with it. What the heck is my sideboard? How do I... We're taking this. How do I... Where'd it go? Okay, well, I'll figure it out in a second. Okay, there it is. Oh, the interface is very similar to Arena now. I don't like that at all. Okay, what are we looking at here? Ooh, what does this one do? This is like the flip land? Yeah, okay. Create 2. Okay, it's like a bad entreat. Oh, Fatal Push. That's not too bad. I can also just take Wandering Fumarole. I think I'm going to take Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is actually pretty strong. Vintage, there's so many. non-creature spells. Please just, thank you. Here, it's probably one of these lands, Seacrum Coast or Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground's better because it's fetchable. Seacrum Coast is at least blue. There's also Duress, which is also strong for the same reason Spell Pierce is strong. There's a lot of non-creatures in Vintage. I can just... let's just keep the mana more open. We'll take Seacrum Coast. I'm not super excited on it, but we'll see how it goes. Here, this Recruiter also does grab a Trinket Mage. Turnabout, we're really not heading in that direction right now. Biogenic Ooze is cool. It can take over the game pretty well, but it is a little slow. We don't really have much acceleration. I mean, we do have acceleration, but probably not heading towards Biogenic Ooze acceleration. It might just be Scrubland. We'll just keep it safe, take Scrubland. Oh, it's okay. We're back to pack 1. So it's Port. It's Port or like maybe Brutality. Could take Blade Splash and go like a mono white route, but I kind of like Port. Yeah, we'll just take Port. Last Diamond did come back around, but I still don't know if we're in a place for Storm yet. And there's also the Mastermind's Acquisition in the same pack, which is a little unfortunate. Otherwise, what are we taking? Probably a Thraben Inspector? Yeah, we'll just take Thraben Inspector. On that note, I guess we'll take a Lyra. Because I don't think we're taking Unburial Rites. Yeah, we'll take this. I almost took the Brutality because I thought we took the Duress. But we did not. Yeah, sure. We'll take Mom. I think it's better than Banishing Light. Shamming Vent. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing this aggressive. Yeah, oh yeah, sweet. That's awesome. And this we're not going to be playing. Well, I'm not going to say no for sure, but probably not. Okay, so we have 9 playable so far. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, Mind Twist. Mind Twist with Black Lotus, Mox Diamond could be pretty good. Other than that, we have Swords to Plowshares. Snapcaster Mage, not really doing much right now. I don't really like Cryptic yet. Practice Return just basically seems like a worse Mind Twist in this case. It's just also a lot harder to cast. I think it's Mind Twist. I think it's pretty strong. We also have 2 pieces of Black Fixing. And I guess if you count Coalition Relic, it's kind of 3. If you count Black Lotus, then I guess it's 4, because that's the goal, is to Black Lotus Mind Twist. Yeah, it's definitely it's this or Swords, and I think Mind Twist is just in general a stronger card. So we're gonna take Mind Twist, or put it somewhere in there. Okay. Okay. So options here, we have Mole Drifter's very safe, but I honestly might like. We could go like a Lotus Bloom. It's way slower than this kind of mana, but it gets you kind of big mana, which is not bad. It's kind of slow. So maybe we go like either Revoker or Deluge. I don't think we want a Guy's Cradle here. We're not anywhere close to that. I guess Giver Runes isn't all that bad either, but I think it's a little slow. It's either the Lotus Bloom or I'm taking like Revoker. We'll take Lotus Bloom. I don't know. I don't think it's correct, but I want to play it. I want to play it. Ooh, man, that Teferi's looking mighty thick. You know what I'm saying? What the heck is this? I don't know any. I don't know any of the new cards. Okay. Wait, what? Doesn't that just give a human or doesn't that just give a creature? Oh, one or both. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, doesn't that just give a creature +1/+1 indestructible? That seems stupid. Signets are also kind of cool. Maybe the Golgari Signet, but those are both kind of like almost double off color. I guess Boros Signet's on color on one, but not super excited about those. Equal Leviathan we could potentially cast, which is kind of cool, but I mean, I think Teferi's significantly stronger than any of these other options, so we'll just take that. Ooh, Underground City's looking mighty thick as well, but we have Urzalord Artificer with 3-4 artifacts so far, which is looking pretty good. It's also Chrome Mox though. Chrome Mox is fast with Mind Twist. It might be better. Maybe we can try to wheel Urza if not and that many other artifacts are taken. Underground City again, also very strong, but I think faster mana might even just be better. And then if Time Twister does come around, which I'm not expecting it to, but it's not an amazing piece of power. I mean, all the fast mana with Mind Twister can be good too. I mean, Time Twister, Mind Twister, Mind Twister, basically. We'll take a Chrome Mox here. Okay, what do we like here? Emery, very good with Black Lotus, and I guess it can be okay if you mill one of these as well. Celestial Colonnade's great. Ball of Omens is very okay. Avacyn's very okay. Baleful Strix is pretty good. I think Emery is definitely where we want to be. Here we have Dark Ritual to go with a Mind Twist. We have Les Scarab Good. Yeah, I guess Resto is like okay. This Tetra can grab Black Lotus, right? Yeah, I can -0 to Black Lotus. And I can +1 to untap artifacts, but artifacts don't tap for that much mana. I guess our Collision Relic and like our Moxes. It's okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna take Dark Ritual. I think it's gonna be a lot stronger, and then try to wheel either Scarab God or like Tezzeret probably. I don't know if I should be playing this Mother Runes. I don't know if we're gonna be playing that much white, other than maybe splashing for Teferi. Okay, we have Tasker, Bloodstained Mire, Agadeem's Awakening. So this Bloodstained Mire can currently fetch Scrubland, so it's a black-white source. So that's not bad, but if we're not really playing that much white, then it's not that useful. And this is probably not that good. This one. I don't know. I panicked. Just took the land. Heartless Act is a great removal spell. Shieldred's not bad, and I mean, technically, if we just power out a Shieldred with Dark Ritual, stuff like that, it's pretty strong. But without dumping stuff into your graveyard, otherwise, it's not that amazing. I think Heartless Act is just like a generally strong removal spell, maybe a little better. Or Overgrown Tomb is splash green, but we don't really have anything green, so I think Heartless Act is very reasonable here. Well, Swords came back around, so we could definitely be splashing white for that too. I think that's better than Vindicate in general. So we'll take Swords. Swords is just such a good removal spell. It's like the best white removal spell. Don't really want to play Giver. Sacred Foundry makes this fetch white, but it already fetches white off Scrubland. So it's either Deluge or Unexpectedly Absent, but I'm trying to get out of... I guess it's Deluge. I don't really want to play Deluge. It's an okay card. It's not bad, but it's not like... Oh, sorry about that. Bumped the table there. Yawgmoth. It's a sideboard card, I think, at best. Then we'll just take Brain Freeze, but... I don't think we're going to be playing it. Goblin Welder? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Probably not going to be playing that either. Here, I think we'll just take Courtyard over Avacyn. And what does this do? Makes 2/2s. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to take the land and we'll take another Baneslayer, basically. Don't know if we're going to be playing that either. Okay. Workshop is not that good because all of our artifacts cost 0. Okay. And Urza also didn't wheel notably. There's an Oko. How good is Oko, guys? Can we splash green for Oko? We're almost splashing blue for Oko too. We're almost like black-white at this point. Guys, can we force Oko? I might, I might do it, guys. I might just do it. Otherwise, we've got Mana Leak is a great pick. Marsh Flats fetches like every single one of our lands practically. Thirst for Knowledge is actually pretty good with the number of artifacts we have. But I mean, Ocarino's banned in 1,000 million formats, so we're taking Oko. We're taking Oko, guys. Oh my god, instantly rewarded. Lotus Petal's also very good with Emery, but Tropical Island, we have to take Trop, right? Can't actually fetch it yet. Yeah, that's a yet. So we need things that fetch Trop. I haven't even looked at the rest of this pack. I mean, Sheldock Isle is a great pickup, but if we're playing Oko, we need this Trop. This pack is actually fairly strong, I think, in general for different archetypes. But don't take that. I need this. Thank you. Okay, so we need things that fetch Trops. This is also a green land, but it's just green. It's not really like fixing that much. It's just like playing a forest. And I don't think we're ever really gonna be able to cast this side, so it's just a worse forest. Do we need Badlands? We need red sources? Probably not. I don't think we're playing any red cards. A Cabal Ritual? I mean, we can just keep stacking on the rituals, I guess, at this point. I think that's better than our other options. So that Badlands Steam Vents or... Yeah, we're taking Cabal Ritual. Come on. I need fixing for this Ocarino. Yeah. I'm not super excited about this pack at all. I guess Balance doesn't count artifacts, right? So Balance is okay with some of our artifact mana. If we can like play out stuff pretty fast, like suspend Lotus Bloom, stuff like that, and then just balance and then be able to get mana later on. Is that better than just like an Exarch or like, I guess Ancient Grudge is pretty good, but we don't have any red mana, so it's probably not going to happen. I'll take a balance. I don't know if we're going to play it, but we can like ritual stuff and then like balance and then maybe cast something, which could be pretty nasty. Still not finding this Oko fixing. Still not finding this Oko fixing. It's okay. We can still play it with Mox Diamond and Black Lotus. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I'm not worried about it. You're not worried about it. Don't worry about it. Here we've got that Signet is just kind of like not a great Signet for us. It's okay. But I guess technically Gilded Goose is fixing if we have enough green, but we need green to get green, so it's really not that useful. We might be able to cast Iona, but I don't think that's going to happen either. O-Ring, I guess. Really, it's not impressive at all. What the heck is this card? Menace Lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a pretty good card. So Godless Shrine is good. No, it's not even that good. We have Scrubland already. We passed the Jitte. Stoneforge isn't even all that good. Even Witch, I don't know if I'd even want it Wichita. Relic is okay. Honestly, I would just take this. Seems like it's just pretty good for 2 mana. I mean, it's just like a 2 mana 1/1 with like double upside and another upside. Like, it seems stupid that they made a card like that, but can we cast a Blightsteel Claw? I don't. We have a good amount of mana. I don't know if we have that much mana. Duretti would have been cool if we had red mana. Honestly, it could be a Disenchant here, or it's like a Stirring Wildwood for green mana for like Oko. Yeah, maybe it's a Stirring Wildwood. We need fixing for Oko. Oko. Let's go, Oko. Yeah, Metalworker's not very good here either. Bitter Blossom's not bad. What the heck is Mind's Desire? Oh, wow, it's just different art. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, I just didn't recognize it. Yeah, I think Bitter Blossom is fine here. Okay, back to pack number 1. We got the Workshop back again, which is... Oh, okay, we got the Blooming March. The Blooming March is Oko fixing. Oko. Their mana's going to be pretty crazy, but... Oh, wait, there's even a Seething Song. But this is probably like a... Oh, Yogwill, yeah, for like our Black Lotus and stuff. Yeah, just slap... Yeah, guys, just slap a Yogwill in there, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's good. I'll have to think about that more. Selfless Spirits basically are only castable here. I don't imagine we're going to be playing it, but I'll take it. Crucible Worlds, yeah, I guess we'll take that. It's not even better than Ancient Grudge, but there's no way we're casting Ancient Grudge. We're way more likely to play Tide Taker than the... It's good against Storm, I guess. We're not going to be playing this Stoneforge at all. And, okay, we could actually main a Disenchant. It's so good against so many things in Vintage Cube that wouldn't think of it that much of a stretch to play it. Okay, let's take a second. Those are all going to go on the deck, but can you just please give me space for my lands? I need to figure this out. Okay, so we want to play this because it fetches Scrubland. It does not fetch Tundra. It does not fetch Trop. Look how dark it is compared to the rest of them. I don't like that at all. Yeah, okay, so this just fetches this or basic swamps, which is not that bad. It's like a black-white source, and we need mostly black-white. Question is, how much blue can we play? Because I don't know if we can really play like a 1-mana blue spell. I think these are fine, because Trinket Mage is just so strong. And same as like our other 3-drops. So we just need like blue by like turn 3, which is a little more reasonable. I don't know if we're going to be playing Mother Runes, which is kind of crazy. It's so strong, but also there aren't that many creatures for it to protect, other than like itself. I don't really want to be playing this, or this, or this. How we actually win, I don't know. But I don't really want to be playing any of those. And let me just put all these in a pile over here. So we're at, this is only 20. This is only 19. Oh, okay, well, some of these kind of count as lands. But we still need to play sort of high land count for Mox Diamonds. So can't just count it off. So we do need to play some more of these cards, which is fine. They were just kind of like meh, maybe cards. I'll play a Thraben Inspector. It's a technically card advantage, I guess. We have so many non-creatures. I don't really want to be playing Thalia unless I have to. Like I'll bring it in against Storm. That's about it. That's the bottom line. Other than that, Spellpierce is very good, but only when you can play it sort of early, like turns 1, 2, maybe turn 3, those kind of things. Like it gets a lot worse as the game goes on because obviously people play more lands. Self Spirit is okay, but it's not protecting that much. So it's just kind of like a 2-1 flyer for 2. At that point, would I rather just have like a Tithe Taker? Or maybe I'd have to play both. And also, like, am I playing both of these? I guess. I guess that's how I win. So I'm beating down some Bane Slayers. Didn't really think about how I'm going to win, but usually that's just not really a problem. Um, the rest of this, I guess, seems fine. I guess balance is fine with like not playing that many creatures. So I guess Tide Taker's good. It's probably better than the Spirit, but I might just play the Spirit too. Yeah, we'll just play Spirit too. It's probably better than Mother Runes, right? That seems crazy. I guess we play Mother Runes as well, and then we just play essentially 17. Nah, we gotta play like 18 lands. 18 lands with this. Maybe 17 lands plus this. 17 lands plus this. Yeah. That doesn't. No, that the math does not work out. So if I put all these in, I mean 17 lands minus ones for these. It's got to be 18. It's got to be 18 minus. So it's like 14 actual lands. So we just put in these, and then we have to play 14 actual lands. We're not going to be playing a whole lot of basics if we play all of these. Okay, I want more piles. Moto's probably hating me right now. Let's just put them over there. Okay, so green sources. We got green source, green source, green source, green source, and then two of these are black sources. One's a blue source. One's a white source. Okay, so we have 4 green sources along with like the Coalition Relic, the Chrome, not the Chrome Mox, the Mox Diamond, and then the Black Lotus. I guess technically Lotus Bloom are green sources for potential like Oko. So that seems fine. Oko doesn't have to come down in turn 3. So black sources, I'm sure we have a lot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely gonna want more black sources, I think. And then I mean, if you count some of these other ones, because you also want to be able to Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, that kind of stuff. So 6 is not too bad. Blue sources, we have 1, 2, 3. We don't need too many more. So I don't know if we want to be playing a basic island or not. It's probably fine if we don't. Do we have more green sources than blue sources? We have what, 3, 4? We have 4 green sources. I guess it's sort of okay. And then white sources, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. Same as the black sources. And if we want to play this, which I think it's pretty free if we do. So we can add 3 lands. I probably want to add at least 2 swamps, and then I probably want to add a. Can anything fetch a basic plains? No. So I don't know if I actually manage if we play a basic plains, other than I guess getting like Path or something. Yeah, we're gonna be soft to Wasteland for sure. So I want to add 2 swamps, and then let's say like it's either a island or a plains. But we have 7 white sources. It's probably plenty with other random stuff. Maybe it's not enough for these, but I'm gonna add a basic. It's gotta be a plains. It can't be an island. It can't be an island. I think because swamps, I think we need the most, right? Maybe it was kind of right. Maybe we just need 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, we'll just listen to the auto gen thing. Okay, so let's sort by CMC again. I'll put Mind Twist way over here. Yeah, whatever. This is basically a land. All right, I think that's the deck. We'll see you guys for match number 1. All right, here for match number 1. Looks like we won the die roll. And this hand, it's fine. It's nothing crazy, but it's something not bad. Mana base is looking pretty good actually this game. We've got our white source, blue source, black source, green source. So I think we just lead on Concealed Courtyard and pass. Leave up the Swords to Plowshares. Looks like we're not going to be using it this turn. Cabal Ritual. We will also not be using that this turn. We'll play Bitter Blossom, and we will pass. One thing I forgot to do, I forgot to look through the people in my queue and see if there was anyone that I was familiar with. We're going to always yield to this. If we get really low in life, maybe we turn that off. Don't have double white. I guess we just cast a Teferi here. Not playing around any counter magic. They might have like a Mana Leak or Miscalc or even a Daze or something. Yeah, we're just gonna tick up here. I don't really want it to get bolted, and they have nothing to bounce yet, so I think it's pretty reasonable just to tick up. And they might just murder it or something, but not like literal murder because murder can't hit planeswalkers. But you know what I mean, a similar effect. Okay. I think first off, go to attacks. Get it for 1. Got him on a clock, guys. We're still just gonna... maybe we're actually... I'm gonna minus here. My reasoning is that I need to draw land. We're just gonna bounce nothing. Didn't draw land, but we can play that Trinket Mage. We would like to use it. Let's grab a black Lotus. We're going to cast a black Lotus. We can sack it to play Emery, and then if they don't kill Emery, then next turn we get the black Lotus back. So, is there any way that I can do this better? No, I don't think so. So just sack this, play an Emery, mill some cards. We milled a Lotus Bloom as well, but I don't think you can just cast that from the graveyard. That would be pretty strong, but I don't think that's how that works. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I mean, we have quite a bit of board presence. Obviously, they're up on cards. Just not quite optimal, but I mean, we could cast Baneslayer Angel next turn. Oh, they're really not doing anything. They are for a good time, I guess. Alright, we're going to cast a Black Lotus. Guess we'll just tick this up because there's nothing else to do with it. We're going to sack this for white. Yeah, I'll leave up swords, I guess. Play Baneslayer Angel. I don't think we're going to play this Chromox. Attacks like that. They haven't cast a spell yet. Not exactly sure what the plan is. Yeah. I don't think we're going to play this Chromox. There's not really a reason for it. I would say there's not a whole lot of cards that get them out of this. If they like Ritual Upheaval or something, then yeah. But then they're not really going to be able to play anything after that, so I don't even know if that leaves them in that good of shape. And they do basically nothing again. I mean, they're taking 4, 5, 10 damage. So they're on a very fast clock, and they're really not doing much. And this thing, what is it? Because it's a 2/2 that they can pump. It doesn't have a reach or anything like that. No. Okay. Mana Vault, you got it. Yes, sir. That's funny. I can Yoggle at instant speed because it's very gross. Definitely not going to be casting that. Let's go to attacks. I'm going to attack with all, but I'm not going to attack with Emery. This, we're gonna target Black Lotus again. Cast a Black Lotus. I don't think we're gonna be using these job well. I could just Chrome Mox it. Again, there's like really no reason to. This, I think we just tick up. I don't really feel the need to bounce their Mana Vault. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe they're gonna cast something like crazy. Like again, I guess an upheaval. Yeah, maybe I should have. I don't know. I forget that Teferi not being like them not being able to like counter anything, do anything instant speed is probably a little better. What is this? Is this actually an upheaval or something? 1,000-Year Storm. And that's the only thing they cast, right? Yep. Okay. I do have instant speed Toxic Deluge if anything gets too crazy. I can't imagine. What, they have 3 mana here? I mean, they can Ritual and stuff. Well, I guess we'll see what they do. Can I die from here? I can also Swords my own Baneslayer if I need to gain 5 more life if they can only do like 21 to 25 damage. Yeah, sure. It's exactly 3 mana. So they no longer have red mana unless they have a Manamorphose. No, they would need red mana for Manamorphose. I don't know. Yeah, okay. They didn't even draw any cards, but they didn't have any new information. Alright, sideboarding. Looks like, okay, they're definitely playing Storm, so unfortunately Thaya has to come in. Which is not especially great. Brain Freeze, kind of funny that maybe I can't kill them with Brain Freeze. Maybe I could. Like, they storm off and then you in response Brain Freeze, but I can't force them to draw a card. But I guess they could like go to draw a card and I could try to Brain Freeze. It seems kind of limited. What card's not great here? I guess Selfless Spirit. I mean, it is a clock, but actually O-Ring might be worse. No, I guess I can hit Mana Vault. It can hit. Once I play the 1,000-Year Storm, there's not much time left. But I guess if it just sits in hand, I think this is worse. So, do I want to bring in Brain Freeze? I don't think the answer is yes. I think we just run it like this. Well, I didn't think about the disenchant, whether or not I should have brought that out. This hand's pretty bad. This can't fetch anything other than the colors we already have. So we're missing blue and I guess technically green mana. And the disenchant, we don't know if it even does anything. The Yogg-Will does nothing in this hand. The Mox Diamond, I guess Mox Diamond is other colors of mana, but we're not doing anything with the mana yet. I think this is a mulligan. Maybe a lot of lands isn't that bad with this, but it's only 4 lands. I mean, that's a long ways away. I think this is a mulligan. See if we get punished. I think this is actually a lot better. Keep this, and I guess we'll just put like a Heartless Act, probably pretty bad. They could have like an Electromancer. This is actually not maybe not that bad in the matchup though. Okay, so how many lands do we have? If I'm counting all of these as lands, maybe we'll put like a Shambling Fen to the bottom. Seems fine. This Tidetaker could be actually pretty good against Ace of Spades and Lotus Bloom. Oh, you know what, opponent? Boom. And then I think we're just gonna lead on Wildwood. Guess I don't really need mine out as well because when theirs comes down, I know mine's coming down right after that. Yeah, Spell Pierce would have been good here. I probably should have bought Spell Pierce. Yeah, that was an oversight. I just didn't even think about it. We'll see if this resolves. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Sure. Just makes it a little hard for them to counter my stuff. That's about it. I haven't even seen a counterspell from them yet. I didn't really see much of anything from them, honestly. But what is this? Tree Mage. Yeah. What you got? Mana Bolt. Oh, damn, a Mana Crypt as well. Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good running. So ours is also ticking down to 1. Sure, exactly what I'm going to do here. I mean, I guess I can't play Emery, and so it's either Heartless Act or do nothing. This isn't something I really want to Heartless Act. It doesn't really do much at this point. I guess if they can like blink it somehow. Oh, don't have blue mana still. Yikes. So we're gonna play this then. No. But I guess we're just gonna kill this to destroy a creature with no counters on it. Yeah, that one. And we're just gonna attack. Hope we're not dead. I'm really not confident that we're not dead. Yeah. You got it. Is this the turn we get stormed off? I mean, they'd have Lotus Bloom. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, I'm just gonna F6. See what they do. Show me what you got. Is it a FOF? Yeah, okay. I guess you can have. So this currently doesn't actually add mana. And Baral probably does. How do I? Okay. I think I'll still split up the spells. This is their turn 4. So they haven't played a land yet. I can give them an. If I give them an island, they still have access to other colors of mana through the Lotus Bloom. So it's either I split like this, or I give them like an island as well, and just give them less total cards. This turnabout's basically worthless. I'm tempted to do this split. This goes for the long game, but I prefer we go to the long game. Gives me a better chance of winning. That's a risky split. Please don't kill me this turn. I mean, this is really tempting to go for the 4-card pile. It makes turnabout a lot better, too, if they can play a lot more lands. Especially if they have, like, High Tide. If, like, High Tide in their hand or something, then next turn, or I guess in 2 turns from now, it's going to be quite good. Okay. Seems like I did an okay job splitting the pile just because they're taking a while to think about this. They take the 4 cards. We're going to play this. Oh, they had a land, actually. Oh, so they took the pile of 3 lands even though they already had a land. It's kind of interesting. Okay, more green mana. So we are going to, I mean, I guess cast an Oko. And I guess just like Elk their Lotus Bloom. I guess we should go to a combat first. If they want to try to counter this, they might have to like sack the Lotus Bloom, so it'd be a Lotus Bloom for a Lotus Bloom, but it would make ours, I think, a lot better. Actually, hold on. Is there a better way I can do this? So this is 6 total mana, this is 6 mana. Okay, so I have enough no matter what. Yeah. We're gonna Elk this. And we're going to play this. Milled, nothing that important. Maybe this jog wheel's not good. Maybe this jog wheel's just bad. They lost the flip. Let's go. We still know about these 4 cards in their hand. I don't believe they've played any of them because they played Lava Club Reaches last turn and they have not played a turnabout. So we've taken them off a decent amount of mana. I mean, this is going to start attacking the Oko. Which is not great, but... Okay, they just played a Swamp. Just like a 1,000-Year Storm. No. Unless you're going to untap some mana. Is it? No. Oh, it's turnabout. Okay. And then they're then going to cast 1,000-Year Storm, maybe? They're actually going to go off this turn? That'd be pretty impressive, actually. Tap an island, 1,000-Year Storm? No. Dark Petition, okay. Yep. And they have Spell Mastery, I assume. Yeah. Okay. So have 3 black mana. Storm count's only going to be what, like 2, 3, 2. Turnabout and Dark Petition. I'm really not sure. I mean, I guess they can get up to enough to like Grape Shot the Oko or something, but then they're in a pretty bad position again. Unless they really have a lot of spells they can chain off here. We'll see if they can like Ritual, Past in Flames, Ritual. Have some card draw in there, and then like Tendrils me or something. It's possible I die here. I think it's unlikely, but not putting it past them. We also don't have a whole lot of a clock right now. I mean, Oko's a decent clock. Might end up turning this Emery into an Elk, but I don't really want to. I'm almost positive Emery cannot get Lotus Bloom because you can't cast Lotus Bloom. Like you can't just like cast it from somewhere. So this just lets you cast it from the graveyard, but if you can't cast it, then it doesn't really matter. It does have a CMC of 0, but it doesn't have like a casting cost. They're in the tank. Am I F6 yet? If I'm not, yeah, I'm F6 now. So I don't think there's anything I can do. Oh, there you go. I F6 just in time, I guess. Okay, let's see what they're up to. Storm count is only 2. Or are they just like maybe setting up for like next turn? A Show and Tell. Ah, that's scary. So they just got to tutor and then they get to Show and Tell? Yeah, I mean, you got it. Yeah, sure. That's like the least scary show. I mean, like, it is potentially scary because they already cast 3 things. So whatever they cast here, it's going to copy 3 times. So it's like a Cabal Ritual or something. Okay. So it's 7 total copies. It doesn't mill me, though. I mean, not all the way. I know we should. Y'all will. we'll see what we can do here. I don't believe this kills me, though, does it? No. Okay, well, 5 cards left. Okay. So we need to kill 5 cards in the library. That's about it. Did we at least get a heart? Did we get our Black Lotus? Oh, we didn't. Okay, our Black Lotus is still in our 5 cards. Oh, we drew it. Oh, boys. We're gonna storm off here, boys. Okay, so sack this for black. Yogg will cast this. We could balance to put him down to 4 lands and 0 cards in hand, But then we still need to win, because then we go down to both go down to one creature, and then I could like Oko make another creature. Is that good? Because then I can. Balance doesn't count artifacts, does it? No. We also can't Chromox or anything like that because we don't have cards. It's not optimal. Definitely not optimal. Oh, we can play the lands from our graveyard this turn as well. Okay, guys, there's probably a way we can win this. I don't know what it is, but we can probably do it. Okay, we can Dark Ritual. We can also just Mind Twist them to get the rest of the cards in our hand. We don't need to balance. Yeah, it's probably better we don't balance. Okay, so Dark Ritual. And our Cabal Ritual is still in our deck. But we can at least oh no, it's right there. Okay, Cabal Ritual. Okay, we have 6 black. Yeah, maybe we just basically play Angels or something. Okay, can we balance? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 mana. So if we, I guess I should have attacked first if we balance, but so we have 12 mana. If we balance, we go down to 10 mana, and then we could like Lyra Baneslayer or something like that, or like we probably need to get rid of the 1,000-Year Storm. So we'd have to like Baneslayer, and then like what, O-Ring, something like that. We have O-Ring in here. Yeah, okay. O-Ring, and be able to Thalia. I think. So assume we have enough white. We have 1, 2. As long as we sack this for white, I think it works. Okay, so we're gonna balance. Oh, we don't have enough white for that, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exactly. Okay. We've sacked this for white. I think this works. It's possible it doesn't. If it doesn't work, we're screwed. Okay, and we keep. This will empty their hand. And it'll make us sack Emery. Oh, we also have another land we can play. That's good. Choose a creature you control, and I believe this is one we keep. Players. Okay, each player chooses a number of lands they control. Players. Okay, yes, we keep this one. Actually, hold on. Maybe not. If we keep this one, sack this one, the Afterlife, we get a 1/1. And then we can like elk this. Alright, we'll keep this one. Oh, but it got exiled because of Yogg-Will. Okay, well, it doesn't actually make a difference. I think I'm just going to elk this anyway. Then we want to O-Ring. Because we want to do that before Thalia happens. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, see you guys for match number 2. Alright, back for match number 2. Looks like we lost the die roll. Unfortunate. See what our opening hand is like, though. You never know. You might have just like a... consider this not a busted opening hand. It's very safe. Very... Well, not even that safe. Could just get like Storm killed or something like that, but I'm going to keep it, actually. Just because the mana is so good. We're going to be able to cast anything we draw. Deluge is okay at cleaning up fast aggro decks. O-Ring is good for more diverse threats. Not a great hand against like control, I guess. Just like really grindy control. Yeah, oh god. I shouldn't have said anything. I've doomed myself. We'll play the Vent of Shambling. For another land, of course. So this thing, if you kick it, it reanimates something. probably still just run it out on turn 2, though. Depends on what I see here, I guess, but yeah. Is it when it enters? Yeah, it's when it enters. Okay. This is also not great. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I thought this was Chrome Mox. This is Mox Diamond. We're gonna play. Let's see, what land would we want to discard? I guess the Bloodstain Mire. So let's play this first. Cast this. See what we're doing here. Let's see if this gets countered. It might get countered. If it gets countered, I'm totally happy with that. Because it's really not that important. Truly, it's not that important. It'd be much more sad if they just like disenchanted this after it resolves. I'll discard this. And then we'll cast this. It's got a Menace, Lifelink, 2/1. Got a Mana Leak. Got a Miscalc. Got a... I don't know if Daze is in this, but I assume there's Daze in Vintage Cube. They're thinking about it. Either that or they left their seat. All right, let's drink some water real quick, guys. This is an ASMR. This is an ASMR video. Okay, they let it resolve. Sure. Are they gonna kill it now? Next question. Storm count 2. Do we have any storm cards? Yeah, we have Brain Freeze in our sideboard. Maybe it counts it. Maybe we're just gonna have a storm counter all stream, because I don't think you normally have a storm counter unless somebody has a storm card. And maybe they have a storm card in their deck. I don't know. But I assume it's just counting our sideboard. We're very soft to Wasteland with this. I guess we have double white, double black, double green. So actually, we technically still have all of our colors, even through a Wasteland. But yeah, sure. I got one of those too. You know that. Okay, we're gonna get to play Signet next turn. Unless I kill it. Oh, I can't even offer the trade as Menace. That's not bad. Offer nothing. I just kill. I guess I could have activated Shaman Bends and gotten in with that as well. But I think I'm just gonna O-ring this. They look like they're playing some sort of storm. They're playing Time Spiral. They could just be playing Time Spiral to play Time Spiral. I'm gonna play around Daze here. I'll play this. Oh, I was already playing around Daze. I forgot about the Mox Diamond. Guys, don't judge me. I'm playing around double Daze in a draft format. Okay. You never know. You never know. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Next turn we can Baneslayer if they tap out. I mean, not that they won't have like removal for it, but if they don't tap out, I'm probably not just going to slam it. I'm just going to keep chipping in. There's no real rush. No real reason to play into like Cryptic Command. Get in there. No, I think in a Cryptic. If they Cryptic here, I'd be totally happy. I'd be pretty surprised though. Yeah, let's go. 2/1 Menace, Lifelink. Is this a Foff? Don't Foff me, please. Don't Foff me, bro. Yes. They did nothing. They did nothing. Are they missing land drops too? Oh, we're in for the win, boys. We're in for the win. Here we're probably supposed to Shamming Vent, right? But then if they tap out, it feels a little bad that we can't Baneslayer, but I think that's fine. So let's go up, bop, and sure this. Activate the dude. They have Cryptic, it might be more incentivized. Look at this lifelink we got going. We got nothing on us. We're about to go to 28. Unless they swords, but don't swords me, bro. Don't swords me, bro. Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, so it looks like they want to play this Signet. they gonna block? I don't think so. Boom. I don't have enough mana to play any of these things, so I guess we're passing here. Oh, it also re-entered, and it's gonna let them cast. I don't know, maybe a Hangerback Walker. I mean, that, we can just O-ring that, so that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it's gonna cast some sort of Signet, I assume. To cast the Hangerback Walker, I'd be pretty surprised, because it's really bad to get O-ringed. So then you just don't get any of the Thopters, and then even if you kill the O-ring, and the Hangerback just comes back, and then it has 0 counters on it, so it gives you no Thopters, and you know, it's just like a looping thing at that point. What's this? Well, they made the exact play that I said was bad. Don't know exactly what that says about our opponent. But with the choice of the Baneslayer. The Baneslayer. And unfortunately, we can't do both. So then we just O-ring. So we activate Vent. And then we're going to O-ring. And we're going to attack. It's kind of weird. They knew about the O-ring and they just played the Hangerback anyway. Maybe they just are really leaning on this Emery. I don't know. They're also kind of just dying, so... And now they get rid of the O-ring, it just does nothing. It's a little loose, but like now they can get back to Signet. But then they're still kind of like setting up for a later turn, and at that point they don't have any later turns left. Sower. This is making Deluge look a little more good, although it's just going to kill this too. It's not like an exile effect, but we could just, if we draw land, that'd be great. You can't cast Lotus Spin from your graveyard. None of that works. Pretty sure. If it was, then we misplayed, but yeah, okay. No, that's not how that works. Not how that works. Land. Okay. I guess we can do Baneslayer and that. Or we can just, no, we can Deluge and get in with Vents. That seems fun. Yeah, sure. So let's just go something black. We saw 3, yep. So Deluge, we will pay 2 life. Okay. And black, white, anything. And activate the Vents. Slap them with the Vents. We could have swords here. A little unfortunate. Wouldn't be too bad. Sure. Down to 6. Back up to 32. What you got? Yeah, sure. So there's like a blue artifact deck, but it's, I mean, they're kind of Jeskai, but Narset, yeah, sure. What you got? Yep. Don't really care about Narset. I might care. You whiff? Oh my god. Yeah, dude, you... Black Lotus? That seems pretty good. There's nothing I can really play from here, right? Nothing that I really want to play. I mean, I could just play like my whole hand, but then my Black Lotus is going to get exiled. So what I probably want to do here is maybe just play out everything else. So we're going to cast this. Makes Emery only 1 mana. I guess this can let us decide if we want a Yogg Will or not. No, not really. I mean, we could like sack this Yogg Will, balance them down to 1 card, and then Baneslayer. I guess that's not bad. Doesn't leave us with all that much either, because it's gonna make us sack our Emery. Are we better doing that or just playing a Baneslayer here? I mean, it does make him discard 3 cards. Heck it. This is not a coward stream. This ain't no coward stream. Cast a Black Lotus. I guess I don't need to sack Black Lotus this turn, which is also pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we probably just want to balance here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So balance. So this will make essentially it'll make us sack a creature. Yep. And then it'll make them discard 3 cards. Discard Centering, Fraction Identity, and Phantasmal Image. And then we get to play a land. And then we can either attack with I think we attack with Shambling Vent to kill their Narset. Nah, we probably just play Baneslayer Angel, right? Can we can technically do both of them. We lose our. I guess we lose our Black Lotus anyway. Oh no, we can't do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can't do both. So I guess we just play Baneslayer Angel. We could take the Black Lotus, I guess, to play the Mill Priest, which I guess is probably worth it. Alright, so they get a card off Narset. They have 1 card in hand, and they're going to draw a card for turn. Let's see if they grab off Narset. Is it a Wrath? That's not good. So they're going to have 2 mana left over, so they can replay nothing that we know of. Yeah, that just goes to the graveyard. Okay. Oh, okay, they have land. I forgot about that. So they can replay the Worn Power Stone. Or the Narset. I think that Worn Power Stone makes way more sense. I think they agreed. Okay, we can play this on turn 1 though. Well, turn 1. I mean, quotation marks turn 1 off the box. They also only have 15 cards in the library, so it's not a whole lot. They might have like a Time Twister or something like that though. I was also gonna discard a lot of cards here. Oh, just one. Just kidding. They didn't have that many permanents. What do we got? Pretty useless. It's a land basically. So we want to play an untapped land. So I guess we'll just play it. Blooming Marsh seems fine. And then we want to play this. And we'll discard, I think, just plains. Maybe it's a swamp. Probably doesn't matter. Cast this. Discard 1 card. I guess then now it's the plains. Or is it this thing? And let's just discard the plains. We have a lot of lands. I mean, it's technically possible we get back up to this. Hoping the game doesn't go that long, but you never know. So we have the O-Ring for whatever they might play here, which could just be like another Narset. Looks like it definitely could be, because we know their hand is like 1,000,000 lands. What do you got? Sword of Body in mind? Yeah, sure. That doesn't do a whole lot. Quagmire. Okay. So I think we just try to kill them though. We just do 2 to them here. Play Shambling Vent. If they don't have any answers, we just 4 them next turn. Quagmire does the same thing. Is that better? No, I want to play White Source. So just do that. They'll get another look off Narset, but I think that's okay. This threatens lethal if they don't find an answer. And that sword is definitely not an answer. Are they trying to get me to click through my attack step or something? Come on. What are you thinking about? you're, you're tapped out with like 5 lands in hand or something. And a sword. You have like, there's like maybe 1 unknown, I think, is what they drew last turn. I'm not positive. I mean, technically, I don't know if they had a Seek from Coast before the upheaval. I wasn't really paying attention. Probably should have, but we know they have a lot of lands. A disconnect or something? Come on, opponent. They also do need to kill us somehow. We are at 32. And their Centering Titan is gone. There's not a whole lot for them to fracture at any anyway. So they don't need to have a way to shuffle stuff back in, or they do need, like, not a fast clock, but some sort of clock. I haven't seen, like, they haven't played any kind of clock. Attack them. Come on. Any day now. Just one. This creature also does have menace, so that's notable. I mean, maybe that's an argument to play Hissing Quagmire, because like Quagmire's Death Touch, so at least then like if I just attack with both, they can't block the menace creature. If they play like a creature, I'm not sure if they actually play a creature if that's a removal spell, but then if they then have to block the Quagmire, and then like their creature guaranteed dies to the Death Touch, and then they'd be at 2 with my menace creature again. I mean, optimally they find a removal spell, because even a Wrath isn't that good because we just attack with the Vents, and then we're gonna be putting them to 2 still. They need some decent cards here. Preordain, it's not bad. Oh, okay. Mutavault is a blocker, so that can block Shelling Vent. But this is a 2/3 and that's a 2/2, so that's an unfortunate trade for them. They'd be trading a land to save themselves 2 life, but in this case, 2 life is their life, so it's not that bad. So I can't block this. I believe it's Menace. Yeah, it's Menace. I'm glad I picked this card. It seems to be doing alright. Haven't used this kicker. I don't know if we're gonna use this kicker. We don't have that many creatures. Yeah, you got it. How do you scry, opponent? Should I close this? Should I just have this? Puts 2 cards at the bottom of their library. I don't know what they're looking for. They only have 10 cards. They must have something in mind. What is this? Sure. You have 1 blue or red mana left to use this turn. They say no thanks. Fortunately, we can't draw Heartless Act. That would be our. Actually, not even our best draw. That's not bad. Yeah, okay, this is a white source, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll play that. It's gonna come in tapped otherwise. I mean, white, black, whatever. Gonna attack you. So they're gonna jump here, take 2. So I'm gonna have 2 attackers next turn. And they're gonna be at 2. So they need to deal with a menacing threat. Alright, let's try not to skip through attacks. Attack them, attack them. Opponent, don't skip through attacks either, or else you're gonna die. Okay. I was gonna say them having instant removal spells better for them here. They still go to 2, but now they only have to block the Shambling Vent, which is not a menacing threat. And they have a land so that we can't O-ring it, which they do know we have. I don't know if they remember that, but they do know because bounce off the upheaval. Okay, another creature land. We could have a game here, folks. Although next turn I think we don't attack with Shambling Vent just because we know they have blockers for it. We just Bank Flare. Ancestral Visions and an Exile. That is ambitious, opponent. When that thing comes off suspend, it'll basically draw you your entire deck, which is a little risky because you don't win like that turn. That seems really risky. Stonecoil for 2. That's reach, right? Yeah, it does have reach. That will be able to block the Baneslayer. That's not bad. That'll make our Baneslayer a 6/6. Not that we need it to be. So we need to play an untapped land. What land it is doesn't really matter. This they also knew about, so I don't want to play the Lyra. Pass turn. It's a lethal threat in the air, but they have a creature with reach. So not quite. Although we have O-Ring, so I'm still presenting lethal. They need a way to answer this, or a way to counter this O-Ring. Sure. Still loses to O-Ring. You can mill me 10 cards? No, you can't, because I can just block. It says first strike. I don't know what the plan is. Maybe there is no plan. Maybe I mean it's very possible there is dead. I think the rest of their cards have the islands. Bitter Blossom, yeah, you're a little late to the party. So I think here we play around Mana Leak. Probably. Quagmire is probably less valuable than playing around Mana Leak. So let's do that. O-Ring. Okay. Attack the right person. Is that game? Got another answer? Come on, opponent. Come on. And if not, we're just playing Bitter Blossom here. Which is also, like, not bad. And then this Amari's Call. Okay, so they're choosing... They did have Mana Leak. But they could have double Mana Leaked. Return it to his owner hand. Wait, what modes do they choose? It's like bounce, draw, probably. Yeah, bounce, draw. Okay, then we're just gonna go like this. Play Bitter Blossom. Pass the turn. There's just no way they like aggro me out here. But I guess they hit me twice with sword. That could be problematic. Because this does mill 10, right? Yeah. But also their Lotus Bloom comes. Oh, they don't have to cast it. They can choose not to cast it. Because literally they have 5 cards. When they draw this, it'll draw them their entire library. Right? They draw cards, they go to 3, draw a card, go down to go to 4 and then a 3. That's really sad too, it's just gonna fall off. Yeah. Get milled for 10. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I can't imagine I'm gonna play this in Ancestral Vision. So they have a 2/2 wolf now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make a 7 mana. So we're gonna get to make. This is until my next turn? Until my next turn. So I'll make this 1/1 indestructible as well. Oh, Swords is not bad either. Is Swords better to keep up than playing 2 4/4 Angels? Probably not. So out of that, we play a Baneslayer and then keep up Swords. And then we also get to play Quagmire, which are like all lethal attackers. That's probably better. Yeah, I already know about the Baneslayer as well. So, don't want to. Oh, I play Quagmire, so I can't do it all. Oh yeah, I can. Baneslayer. Then we leave up swords. Just in case. We cannot let them hit us with this sort of body in mind. Okay, let's go. Woo! That was a long game. Long, drawn-out game. We could bring up Thalia again, just because, like, it does just make almost all of their spells, like, almost everything they're doing cost more. So for that reason alone, I think it's good enough. Like, they'll make their Narcissist come down a turn later, make their counter spells cost more, like their Mystic Confluence is going to be awful. Upheaval will cost one more. So I think for all those reasons, it comes in. Cards that are not great, yeah, Sword is not that bad. Heartless Act is okay. Not super happy about the Heartless Act. Disenchant, we did see quite a few artifacts. That's actually pretty good. Balance seems fine. Because we can just like end games that way. Toxic Deluge, I guess we did actually cast Deluge there. I don't know if in general it's all that good. It's probably pretty bad. The spot removal is probably better. So maybe we'll go down to Deluge. Anything else? Spell Pierce is okay. But they're going to have a lot of mana, so I think in general it's pretty bad. Yeah, I think this seems pretty good. Just a quick Thalia for a Deluge swap. We are up on time. We do need to stay up on time because it's possible this goes to game 3, and that was only game 1. And that was like half our clocks. Okay. Oh yeah. I think we can keep this hand. We can keep this hand, right? So we can either turn 1 to Fairy, or we can turn 1 Mind Twist. I think we turn 1 to Fairy. Right? I mean, it wastes 1 mana, but... And we're not going to be able to Mind Twist after this, but we'd only be Mind Twisting for 3 cards, which isn't random. It could just destroy their hand, but also then we won't have anything to do. I think we're just playing this to Fairy. Please, no Force of Will. Let's go. Alright, now we don't have to worry about any counter magic. Can they present a clock to this? I mean, technically this has been on turn 5, so I think it's going to do a whole lot. What is this? I guess they did all sorcery speeds, so that's probably why they're casting something here. That is going to be bounced back to your hand. We did see fire from them, so it's... Oh, okay, that's not that bad, but... We also do have Disenchant. Like, it's possible we don't want it to Fairy Minus here, because they could fire it on their turn. Nah, I think it's worth it. If they don't have fire exactly this turn, then I should have bounced first in case I drew yeah, on tap land probably. Because then I could have played Bitter Blossom, which is also very good against them. So I guess that's an upside too. If they do fire here, they have to do it at sorcery speed, and then they'll be tapped out. We can use Bitter Blossom, which is this combination of cards is going to be very hard for them to beat. Yeah. What you got? What you got? I think I just hit 2 instead of 1, but well, it's a lot of artifacts, so they can cast like Hanger Pack Walker or something like that. So tick this up. And we have the O-Ring again for the Hanger Back. So here we just play maybe our own Emery. Just so they can't, like, I guess, attack to Fairy. Could Mind Twist them for 2. I'd rather do it like next turn. I think that'll like basically empty their hand. Yeah, so we'll play our own Teferi here. I mean, Emery, because that look we can play Black Lotus after this. Seems pretty good value. Yeah, I didn't hit anything else, but I mean, if we get to play a Black Lotus every turn, then I mean, doesn't matter. Like if they don't answer this, we're just gonna Mind Twist their entire hand next turn. And Teferi says they can't do anything about it. So pretty sure that'll be big game. I assume they would just scoop to that, but you never know. So let's see, if we get to do that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. This would cost 2, so Mind Twist them for up to 4 cards. So yeah, we can Mind Twist them and Bitter Blossom. Unfortunately, they're returning that to our hand. Okay. Gonna slap to Fairy for 1. Yep. Okay. Sure. I guess we're just gonna replay what we did last turn then. That's not bad. So play this. Oh, I probably shouldn't have played it because I keep thinking this is Chrome Mox. This is a Mox Diamond. Not how that card works. I think we're just gonna run it back. I think this plan's pretty solid. I need to keep answering this, or else we're just gonna Black Lotus every turn, which should be enough to win. Yeah, so I should have played Mox Diamond here. Discarded Bloodstained Mire, I think. Then Emery would cost 2, and then I'd also be able to play Bitter Blossom. Yeah. That was misplaying my part. Nothing more to it. Milled, nothing else good. Balance. It's a lot of lands. The Crucible Worlds that we passed would have been kind of sick here. Also probably be pretty good against control. Mutavault. Okay, gotta be careful of that. Can attack Teferi. Really no other red source to attack with Fumarole. There's a red source. Question is, can they answer Emery here? So they can't. My odds go way up. Not too worried about this Hangerback Walker. Yeah. Do have the O-ring in hand. We're just fetch. That feels bad. Looks like we milled our swamp and our scroll. Maybe that's an oversight, or maybe I should have fetched before the Emery trigger happened, in case we milled. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so I do want to save this to Fairy. So I think I want to plus to Fairy. If I get Black Lotus here, I can Mind Twist, leave up like Disenchant. They would get 2 dudes though. And then I could still kill Teferi. Oh no, Teferi's gonna go to 4. Teferi's going to 4, so this works. I don't even have to disenchant then. So Black Lotus. Your hand is gone. So sack for black, black, black. Tap 1 more, doesn't actually matter. We're gonna Mind Twist you. No cards in hand. And then I guess I do need to leave up Disenchant, right? Because of this, or these attackers, potentially. Or it's just dead anyway. Yeah, I guess it's just dead anyway, if that's the case, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. If they activate this, but if they activate Fumarole, then Teferi is dead no matter what. So I guess we'll just resolve Bitter Blossom while we can. Which is also just very good against them. If they want to kill Teferi, they can kill Teferi. So by that, maybe by that logic, maybe I should have bounced. But this also does require them to use some mana to actually Mutavault attack both at Teferi. This Sunring Titan's a little scary, given the fact that they can like play War and Power Stone this turn, and then maybe Sunring Titan the following turn. getting the sword. Interesting. I don't think sword's even good. Probably just gonna disenchant the sword. Yep. Oh, they're gonna hit me with the sword this turn. Okay, that's I guess that's a little better. Maybe I should have left a disenchant. Bitter Blossom's really good though. Oh, they can't even hit me with the sword this turn. Well, I guess they can, but then they don't get to hit Teferi. So I assume they just kill Teferi here. They don't kill Teferi. Wow, that is ambitious. They want to mill me for 10 though. Which makes my Emery even better as well, but okay. We did take out Deluge, so like the number of creatures they're getting is a little worrying. Okay. Vent. I don't think we really want Vent, so I'm gonna play a Mox. Alright, yeah, okay, well, we'll cast this. Discard the Vent. We'll bounce. Probably the Hangerback Walker. I can also bounce a sword, but yeah, bounce Hangerback Walker. Oh, it does pro blue. Okay, we're bouncing. How scared am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can play land 7, but they can't Sunring Titan next turn. So I guess we'll bounce Wolf. And we could bounce Sword. No, that's fine. We can disenchant Sword. I guess we'll just do this now. And then I'll leave up Stirring Wildwood and disenchant. Okay, that turn was a little slow, not gonna lie. I guess I could have Dark Ritual that Coalition Relic still, but I didn't really feel the need to. Yeah, but we currently have a Black Lotus every turn. If I have to trade the Wildwood for the Fumarole, I will. They can like kill Teferi here if they activate Mutavault and Fumarole, I think. No, even that doesn't work. So I think I still have 2 blockers. If they go to equip the sword, I get a little scared though. Not that scared. Okay. So I can go 1, 2, 3, activate this, but then I can't disenchant, so I have to, sure. So I guess I see where they attack, and I'm probably going to disenchant. Okay, this is at Teferi, this is at face. So that's going to get blocked, and then this is just going to get disenchanted. Cool. Go to blocks, keep Teferi alive. We take 1. This Teferi has been around since turn 1. Teferi never dies. Keep making blockers. Yeah, I guess we can suspend that. We do need to win somehow. Are all of our win cons in the graveyard? No, we still have a whatever the heck the other angel is. Lyra Dawnbringer. Oh, I need to cast it. Eek. I'm just gonna use this. Doesn't matter. Relic, go. Okay, so we still can activate Wildwood and block with the Rogue, the Fairy Rogue. So we still have 2 blockers. So the Fairy's very likely going to live. So we only have 6 cards in our library. Hopefully, Lyra's near the top. Sundering Titan, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So I get to destroy 2 of our lands. Definitely a little unfortunate. Yep. Nothing we can really do about that. They also have to destroy. No, that's it. Yeah, just the 2. So because it's Dark Ritual, we can actually still cast Lyra off the top, which is good. Oh, I guess it's the Black Lotus in our graveyard as well. Come on, Lyra, off the top. Off the top. Ugh. It's not quite a Lyra. Oh, I should have put a charge counter on this. It's bad on my part. Black Lotus, quick. Let me cast. I don't even know if I want to draw off the clue, though. Do I? Can I play this turn if I do? 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'll have exactly enough mana if I draw it this turn. So I guess by that logic, yes. Sack this for white. Wait. Yeah. Pay 2. That's a swords. I guess that works as well. This one leaves or dies? Leaves the battlefield? Oh, it doesn't matter. They have to kill their own lands. Lol. I have no more basic types. This just makes them get rid of 2 of their lands. They do gain 7 life though, which is problematic. Getting in for 1. Can't activate Wildwoods here, so we only have 2 blockers. Oh god, we need to draw this. The Lyra's not in here, right? Is it exiled? No. Okay, we need Lyra pretty quick here. They tapped that wrong. Oh no, they did. Yep. I'm gonna block the Thraben Spectre on the Fumarole. Teferi, Teferi. So this is gonna trade there or just bounce off, and then yeah, I don't even know if we can be afforded blocking this, but I think we have to. We need to draw this Lyra now, and this can also help us bounce something if we need to. There's the Lyra. Okay, so we need the Black Lotus. Oh god, is this game 2 or is this game 3? It's only game 2, right? Alright, sack for white. Something. Cast Lyra. They have no creatures, so I don't think this thing actually matters. And I don't want to draw cards. We're going to plus this. Okay, I have nothing to do on their turn. Let's F6. They're lower on clock than us, so even if they win this, they need to play faster than us in the last game. Pretty sure this is only game 2. Pretty sure. We can definitely still win this game. Maybe. I haven't done the maths. They have to have basically nothing. Oh god. Oh god, this is the Mystic Confluence. I don't think we can win through Mystic Confluence. Because that just bounces Lyra, draws them 2 cards. And then I don't think our clock is fast enough at that point. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's way worse. Maybe not way worse. This is, yeah, sure. Lotus Bloom coming down, I think. Yep. Yep. Cast it. Yep. We don't have many lands, so I guess that works. Oh, I don't even want to draw a card. Oh god. Is there any way to put cards back in our library? I don't think so. Yeah, I will. What can you do? Can we cast this? Is that even enough? We only have 1 card left in our library. We need to assemble lethal somehow. So I think it's better to attack here. I don't think there's any kind of damage we can do. Any extra damage here. So yeah, I guess we go to attacks. Okay, we have... No, I think we're gonna need this. That's not worth an attack. Yeah. I guess like this. And for yeah, there's no way. There's no way. We should just try to save time. I guess we'll just... Does it mean to run their clock a little bit? Nope. Ocarino. We're just not going to show them anything more. Not attack. Yeah. You got it. Okay, they have 2.5 minutes, we have 3 minutes. Does that change anything? Like, based on how fast we have to play? I don't think I really want Yogwill, because that's just going to take time. Guess I'll bring back in Deluge. Don't know if we really have time for Bitter Blossom either, but I'm going to keep it in. Balance and Disenchant are necessary evils. Maybe Mother Runes could be useful. I don't think I want to take other stuff out because of it. Alright, we're on the play. His hand seems unkeepable because it has 1 land. I guess his hand is better. We'll keep. We'll put a Lyra to the bottom. So Seachrome Coast. Chrome Mox. Exiling a Heartless Act. Play a Thalia. Self Spirit. We're the mono white aggro deck. Oh no. Okay. Black Lotus, yes. Wait, cancel. Sure. Okay. Oh, we're still in damage. My god. Go. Go. Could cast Baneslayer here. Sure. Inkwell's pretty good. Okay. Yep. I think we're gonna win. This sec for green. Activate. I don't know, this. Cast this. Oh, do you have cryptic? Ugh. Turn tap. It's pretty good. Jesus. Oh, this is menace. This has menace. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, God. Oh, do you have fire? Oh, okay, okay. No fire yet, no fire yet. Please, no fire, no fire, no fire, no fire. Put yours at the bottom. Oh, God. Not fire, please, not fire. Okay. Don't cast things on my turn. Lethal. Let's go! That's 2-0. See you guys, match number 3. That was a really close one. Alright, back for match number 3. We are going for the trophy. We won the die roll. What can we do with this hand? Not a whole lot, but it's not that bad, so we're going to keep it. We have good mana. Assuming they don't have Wasteland. Just lead on this Wildwood. And we're like I guess a Dark Ritual or Black Lotus away from this Mind Twist being very strong on turn 2. If we can get to our turn 1. I'm looking to 5. Yikes. Yikes. Sorry about that, buddy. Well, that would make a turn 2 Mind Twist even that much more devastating. Because we draw like a Black Lotus or Dark Ritual here. I think Mind Twist basically empties their hand. Come on, let's go. That's not that bad. I'll play that over the Self Spirit. Cast, please. Thanks. Ah. Stay hydrated, boys. Stay hydrated. What the hell? Why does it sound so like looks like washed out? It's kind of gross. We're just gonna go to attacks. See what they do. Do I play around Daze? Is that something like people play around? I don't think so. I think I just slam a Relic. It resolves, and next turn we Baneslayer. I'm down with that. Get up and get down with the sickness, you know what I'm saying? And actually, we're just going to charge counter on it right now. Get up and get down with the sickness. Yeah. There's a good mashup of that and like Ed Sheeran. Oh my god, they don't have Force of Will. If they don't have Force of Will, this Baneslayer is about to be popping off. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Guess we'll play this. We can all just Mind Twist them. Is that better? Yeah, maybe it is because they could potentially have answers. So maybe it is better. Okay, so maybe I just didn't need to. This is for 3 cards. What you got? They also got a Forceful here, but it's only going to save on one card. What you got? What you got? And I'm also just going to want to put a counter on this. So I think that's better, because that means this is probably going to resolve anyway next turn. We're not like really in any rush. And if they have counter magic, card draw, whatever, this Mind Twist is also just getting worse and worse, and they have 3 cards left in hand, so Fractured Any Bribery and Firebolt. Yeah. No, I'm very glad I didn't play the Baneslayer there. They do like a White Source, and it's like Fractured Identity, well, luckily the Briberies can basically only get our Baneslayers. They didn't draw land, so that's something of note. A lot of white here. Cast it to Fairy. Okay. Gotta make sure not to. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll play this. We'll put a counter on this. And it might just bounce their Worn Power Stone. Oh, well, the bribery would be very bad now. It basically has no targets. We've already drawn that creature. There's like a Tithe Taker or something like that, I think, in our deck. I could be wrong. There might be something else I'm not thinking of, but there really isn't. There isn't much in our deck. This Teferi could die to like a bolt or something. I mean, this Firebolt can be flashback for 5 mana. So if they replay Worn Power Stone, I'll take up Teferi, and then they can like use their turn to Firebolt it and kill it. But then they'll have some angels beating them down at that point. So I'm totally okay with that. Also, the problem right here is like they only have bounce removal in blue or like damage removal, and damage removal doesn't deal with Selfless Spirit Bane. Oh, well, we've drawn like every creature we have. I'm sorry. Opponent, if you ever actually do Bribery, it's really not going to do a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baneslayer Angel. This turn, I think we will also just play the Tithe Taker. We have this against Wrath Protection, so they'd have to have like Mass Exile, and they haven't really seen any cards since they got Mind Twisted, so they didn't play a Worn Power Stone again either. So they have to draw and play a land, an untap land, to be able to Firebolt it to Teferi, and at that point they're just getting, they're currently getting clobbered. Also, we might get to see the interaction of Lyra pumping Baneslayer, because it gives other angels +1 and lifelink. I mean, it already has lifelink, but it'll be a 6/6, ever so slightly better than a 5/5. I mean, I guess against damage-based removal, it's quite a bit better. Yeah. I assume this is topping a Baneslayer. Fortunately, I have that. It's okay. It's normally ever so slightly better. It's very much better here. And now that the Teferi's gonna be out of range of Bolt, that's really not good for them. I'm very sorry, opponent. That means we can't attack with the Selfless Spirit or the Tithe Taker, so it definitely does do something, but oh, I should let me put a counter on this. Okay, they've had enough. Going to game 2. So they look like, yeah, pretty much just like control. A lot of control stuff. So I guess Dahlia's coming back in. It's kind of similar to last time. This time I think Deluge looks even worse than it did last match. I think that's all we did last time, so I think that's what we're doing this time. Come on, guys. We're 1 game away from the 3-0. 1 game away from the trophy. Let's go. Come on, please let me win. Also, Disenchant still had targets, which is good. Balance seems plenty fine against a control deck. And let's clap them. Let's give them the old slap and clap. Oh, we have another Mind Twist hand. It says some fast-ish mana. Yeah, okay, this is a keep. I think we'll just get rid of the Yogg-Will. Honestly, play like Bitter Blossom turn 1. It seems like they'll have a pretty hard time with that. Oh my. Oh my god. Opponent. 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 Yeah, I think it's just Yogwill here. Yeah. Black. Mind Twist you. Come on, this has got to be enough for a game. Come on. Okay, they had Twin in their deck. Come on, tell me they have like no more lands. Now, why would they keep a 2-mountain hand? Well, we're gonna get a Bitter Blossom down still, which is pretty good against them. I think our odds of winning this game are pretty good. I mean, we did have to spend a lot of cards to Mind Twist them as well, but we Mind Twist them for 4 cards on turn 1. Turn 1. Let's just keep playing our creature lands. Play this dude. Let them have a turn. They only have 2 cards in hand. We only have 1 card in hand, but we actually have like a Bitter Blossom on board. Lightning Striking? Sure. Sure. I'm okay with that trade. Yeah, sure. You got it, opponent. We got the Mind Twist off, guys. We got the turn 1 Mind Twist for, what, 5 cards? Something like that? It was, we had 1, 2, we had 5, okay, 4 cards. 4 cards. We'll play the Bloodstain Mire. I guess it thins the deck a little bit. This is a 3/4? Yeah, okay, that's a little more damage. So we have white source, we have green source, so it doesn't actually matter. We'll take a scrub land here. Activate this. Keep this in case we play it. We might just play it as a land. It depends. If we draw like a Lyra or something, I guess. I mean, we'll just. Actually, we have enough lands for Lyra already. We'll see. Oh, I didn't even see them spend this. I guess notably that can bounce. Bitter Blossom, I guess. Oh, well, there's the Lyra. Go to combat. Attack. Attack. So do I play around any counter magic here? That's the question. I don't think so. So we have 5. This costs 7. I think we just keep it in case we draw 2 more lands. Because what do we need 6 mana for at this point? We have like no spells. We're only drawing 1 card a turn, so I don't think it makes sense to play it as a land. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Yep. Okay. I will match yours with my own. Still not gonna play this. Because 2 4/4 Angels sounds pretty good still. I'm gonna get to bounce our Baneslayer, I think, here. And get in for 5, game 5. It's not bad. I assume that's what they're doing. Kind of surprised if it goes anywhere else. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. You got it, boss. Disenchant would be awesome here. Cabal Ritual. Cabal Ritual, we do not have enough cards for, so just adds 1 mana, so it's not enough to play this. We're just still 1 short. So it looks like we're recasting Baneslayer Angel. Do you have a counterspell opponent? No. That's very good for us. Could attack with everything, but I think that's not going to be where we want to be. You're on a 9-turn clock. That's unfortunate. Pull up our Wildwood. I guess this says reach. Reach, right? Yeah. Yep. I will trade. Okay, they say no to the trade. Come on, disenchant. Off the top. Disenchant. Let's go. Mox Diamond. That's not a mana source we want. It's unfortunate. We also can't activate Quagmire either. I guess we don't really want to attack into this Avalanche Rider anyway, because it's just going to die to Echo probably. I might pay for it. They had no cards. Oh, I would have paid for it. They had no cards in hand. Okay, I guess their plan is we died a Bitter Blossom. I'm actually going to play this instead of the Mox Diamond, in case we draw Oko. This also lets us attack with Quagmire. Oh, it doesn't, because this is First Strike. Close, close. So I guess we just pass again. If we get really low on life, we just attack with Baneslayer. See if they take the trade, I guess. But until then, I mean, we're drawing to disenchant. Land. Okay, do we have triple white? We don't. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's also impossible we get burnt out from here. You're amassing a pretty impressive board, though. Sure. Spend 5 more mana to kill another one. Yep. Sure. Come on, white source or disenchant? Source the plowshares, that will do. Blue, green, black. We're just gonna attack with everything. They have 1 card in hand. They're getting attacked for 8, 13 here. So blocking Baneslayer saves the most life this turn, but yeah, okay, that seems fair. Puts us a little farther away from the Myria's Call still, which is why I considered not attacking with it. But I think just getting in the extra damage is very reasonable here. We're technically presenting lethal here in the air. Come on, trophy, let's go. Come on. They got Mind Twisted for 4 on turn 1. Come on. Watch us draw Disenchant now. Oh, okay, well. I mean, that's pretty good. If they don't counter this, they lose. Or, I mean, or kill something of ours. If this resolves, we know we win. Okay, I'm pretty sure that means we win. We have 12 damage and attackers, and they can't cast anything. Trophy! Let's go! Trophy with double Lotus, double Mox. What a surprise. That should be Xaxes, right? Xaxes? Please? 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 Let's go! Continued reaction. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna probably sell this treasure chest, to be honest. But hey, we got a freaking trophy, and we made all of our play points plus some back. And whatever the hell these things are, I've never used these things. I'm just not that good of a player, and I don't play that much. So heck yeah, guys. Trophy, we're gonna get to draft again. See you for the next one. 3-0, they didn't, not even close. None of those games were even close. Didn't stand a chance. That was definitely a stomping. We didn't almost time out in that other game and almost lose to a fire. I definitely didn't misplay at any point in this league. It was pure skill that we got this. You see this? This is what pure skill looks like. Hopefully you can see this. If this window isn't even open, then don't worry about it. Pure skill. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.